¿Qué pasa, chavales? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Bienvenidos a las conferencias de E3. Bienvenidos a la conferencia de EA. Aquí estamos disfrutando y grabándola en vivo, obviamente. Y la verdad, me hubiese gustado, porque para el especial quería haber ido allí y haberlo grabado en directo, pero no ha podido ser así. Así que lo que he decidido ha sido hacer, como homenaje a ese especial 1000, coger y traeros un reportaje dando mi opinión y viendo en directo la conferencia. La verdad, muchísima pena me da no haber estado allí, pero bueno, espero que vosotros también disfrutéis tanto como yo y vais a ver la conferencia y también vais a descubrir y vais a ver en vivo mis reacciones. Y sobre todo, un placer haberos tenido por aquí en el canal, a todos aquellos que os habéis decidido pasar. Y ahora empezamos. Vale, este tiene pinta de ser el Maiden. El Maiden FL. NFL, perdón.
Why are you here? Because football's my life. My father used to say, when the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Wade is miles behind.
Long shot. You're gonna get hit today.
You're not the only one trying to get drafted. Yo, man, forget you.
This time around.
Devin Wade at the line for the final play of the game. It's the biggest moment of your life.
Let's go out there and prove to the
Es
world
que
we belong.
pinta muy bien. Long shot. Tiene pinta de ser la campaña, por decirlo de una manera, del camino del fútbol. Wow.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA. I'm standing inside the creator.
Están recordando algo del Battlefield 1. Interesante,
Is
interesante.
creating new content to share with players across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than 20 million players embracing the game, crafting their
La verdad
own
es que
memorable
fue
moments,
yes,
only possible in
un
Battlefield
buen juego.
1. Let's take a look.
Hey, Noob, I got some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair or heal or hide.
LOL.
I'm most definitely proud to be a part of the Battlefield
Perdona,
community.
¿y
I've
este
never
pavo?
been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their game.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die schiere Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich in diesem Spiel tun kann.
Player versus tank.
Wow, eso sí que tiene que molar muchísimo.
My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I've made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
Wow.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together who will squad up and go and tear it up.
Boom!
Got it?
Oh, I killed them all!
Dios.
Oh, got a roadkill!
Wow. ¿Perdón?
I'll never be able to do that again in my life. I'll never be able to do that again in my life. Never, ever. That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
Está loco el tío.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy tactics as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches.
Wow.
Second, I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in the east. This is the biggest front of World War I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally, we're introducing a richer gameplay experience in both progression and operations mode. By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations, and new multi-battle experiences woven through the fan-favorite game mode, Operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play.
Wow, o sea, cada mes van a ir sacando mapas nuevos.
From these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it. 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar. A revolution is coming.
Wow. Increíble. El último zar de Rusia. Wow.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне. Полоска неба будет твердо алой.
Вау.
А сердце будет, как тогда.
Вау. Dios.
В огне.
Buah, qué pintaza tiene. Flipante. Sí, señor. Ahí le tenemos. Wow, chaval, qué bueno. Qué bueno, chaval. Se avecina un juego al canal, chavales. Se avecina un juego y muchas noches de juego con la fea. Se avecinan muy buenos días.
No, what is next for our man Alex Hunter? I don't know, Dave.
Es cierto.
But it seems
¿Qué pasó después de él? Porque al final de la historia nos lo cedían.
There's one question on everybody's lips.
What next for Hunter?
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter has been talked about.
I think always Alex Hunter talk. I think that's just paper talk, if I'm honest.
Sehen wir Alex Hunter bald in der Bundesliga?
Seine Spielweise ist atemberaubend.
Alex Hunter is a global talent, a huge talent. He needs the right club and the right manager.
And he will be lucky to have it.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day and it's getting annoying to be fair.
Oh, so irritating.
What kind of club would let Alex Hunter go?
I'm not really sure that a move was the right thing for him.
J'espère qu'il n'y aura plus rien.
But this guy's getting too big for his boots. Alexander is a great player.
She's a beast. Yeah, she is.
He's very quick.
He got skill.
Amazing skills.
Hunter è un attaccante fenomenale.
Hopefully he's got good people around him.
Hunter's bombed his bridge and he has to look after himself.
Go!
I would move.
Rumors have got to stop.
Don't go, Alex.
Alex Hunter, you really are wasting time. Will Alex Hunter stay or go?
Are you sure this is what risky?
Not about this tour of the US.
Wow.
What does your heart tell you?
Continúa la historia. Hunter Returns. Ya.
Koenigsegg Regera, 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. We intercept, then grab the cargo.
It'll be part of a convoy.
Pedazo de uvas.
Quick hit and run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest.
Es que este coche me encanta, es uno de mis favoritos.
Get me close to that
Aquí está el modo historia.
The house won't let us anywhere
Y no
near
podía
the
ser mejor que en un GT, tío.
Get rid of these guys.
¡Wow! ¿Hay muertes en cámara lenta? Vale, tienen que conseguir llegar antes de que pase el túnel. Dios, qué viaje.
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
There's something
Dios,
much
están
bigger
locos.
going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
Dios. ¿Y no le ha pasado nada al coche? ¿Se ha pegado con la parte de atrás? Ostras. ¡Wow! Increíble. Increíble. ¿Le van a pegar dos viajes? Vale, ya está. ¿No se ha visto la marca? ¿No se ha visto la marca? Date la vuelta. Ahí está. Vamos ahí. Qué buena. Vale, otro menos. Vale, otro. Pues ya es que ya parece que estoy jugando hasta yo. Y lo que diría. Vale, tiene que ponerse detrás.
It's now or never, Jess.
Do it. Keep it steady.
Vale. Salta, por Dios.
Jess, you got this?
¡Guau, chaval!
That's what I'm talking about. Good job.
Escapa con el coche. ¡Guau!
Let's see what she can do.
¡Guau, qué pasada de coche, chaval!
Okay, boys. Let's even the odds.
¡Qué bueno, chaval!
Thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
Wow, parece que van a presentar una nueva.
What's your plan?
Idea.
Stay the hell away from me, okay? I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem.
Una aventura cooperativa.
It's pitch black. We need a light. Screw it. I'll go first. Oh, crap! You okay?
Eso está muy bien, tío. Es un juego que tienes que jugarlo de forma cooperativa.
Wow. You have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter, too. See? Problem solved.
Come on, Leo!
Vamos a ver
Way
este
Out is a
vídeo.
story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op, which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch. The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story
You
together.
don't know anything about me, man? Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo, who's already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's, broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
Wow. Se puede hacer de diferentes opciones.
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Claro, te lo puedes vivir de diferentes maneras. Pero siempre es la misma aventura.
Relax, man, I got this.
Wow. Tiene una pintaza este juego. Y una pintaza, y ya os lo digo, se viene al canal. Garantizado. Lo tenéis.
I know, me again. Solo, co-op, and multiplayer experiences and carry all of your progress over to the full game. Now let's take a look at the one.
Interesante.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy. Centered on you, your journey is defined by the choices you make. Welcome to The One. The One unleashes the freedom to play how and with whom you want. Here, the respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league, an authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond the league, taking you into the streets, where the rules and how you earn respect are different. Team up with friends to take down NBA legends at historic courts like Venice Beach. Throughout your journey,
o sea que dependiendo de la zona donde esté,
increased skills and new gear as your hype builds in both the streets and the league. From Venice to Rucker
o sea que en este juego lo que van a tener es competición oficial y competición callejera, y de las dos maneras puedes subir de nivel. Interesante.
Hit the Drew League and continue to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best and show off your signature style. From East Coast to West Coast, from the streets to the league, everything you do matters. Your legacy is defined by you and how you choose to play. This is your world. It's time for you to be the one.
Wow, impresionante. Impresionante. Este NBA va a estar muchísimo más divertido que el anterior. Y se nota que lo han mejorado muchísimo y le han puesto muchísimo cariño. increíble, chavales. Este NBA también va a estar muy divertido.
Thanks, guys. Bring your friends. Have fun with some great games this week while you're getting ready and excited for what's to come. Now, without further ado, we bring you Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Bien. Aquí tenemos el que yo estaba esperando. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Una historia. Que si la gente quería un modo historia. Flipante. Los han traído los Stormtroopers.
Hello.
¿Sabéis quién es?
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Wow.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games. That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just relive the movies. We've watched them a million times. What we want to do is have a new and authentic, untold story. A story that delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while also introducing new ones. And just like Rogue One tells an essential Star Wars story ahead of A New Hope, Star Wars Battlefront 2 will tell a new Star Wars story that helps bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Sí, es lo que me temía y es lo que habían dicho. Está entre las 6 y las 7. Todo lo que pasa en medio de esas dos películas.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game. Yeah. Now, I'm all about that couch co-op, and they're bringing it back with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2.
Este juego una pintaza
In multiplayer,
increíble.
There are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More space battles and starfighter assault, and deeper progression and customization, as well as content from across all eras. But, as we know, Star Wars is not just some checklist of great features. How does Battlefront 2 play? The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world, and they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for. These Game Changers, they basically get like tapped on the shoulder because they're the best Battlefront players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game. Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I'd get an invite.
Wow.
That's true. So, let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
Vale, van a explicar el Battlefront 1 y el Battlefront 2 desde las oficinas.
And the good news is this, the developers have been listening.
I'm really excited to let the Game Changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working. Oh my God. My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are going to be in the game.
No, Earth Bus coming at me!
Oh, okay, Battle Bus! We've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system. They split the characters up into different classes.
Wow.
They have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are going to
Lo han remodelado, parece ser que completamente.
You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques on how to play.
Wow.
The gunplay and the weapons have completely been redone compared to the first Battlefront. Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
It feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far?
We're introducing a system called
Lo han hecho más realista y todo con el tema de las armas. Wow, imagínate controlarlos. Eso va a tener que molar un huevo.
Things to spend it on, vehicles, or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is the level of
héroes,
customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Collaborating with the game changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody.
Gracias.
It's like putting your footprint out there.
Gracias a estas personas por hacer un juegazo. Porque el 1 no me gustó porque solamente era un multijugador. No tenía historia. Y este sí que la tiene. Por eso este sí que lo voy a tener acá.
3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
Bien. Buah. Buah, chaval. Buah, chaval, cómo mola.
Sector is clear. Not clear, not clear.
Ostras. Ostras, Darth Maul, tío. Buah, chaval. Flipante. Mira, Chiwi. Buah. Yoda. Rey.
Oh, wait. We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got.
Vamos a la de X, tío. ¡Ay, el halcón milenario! ¡Vamos! Dios.
Your next assignments, they are unusual.
Buah, flipante. Este es el modo historia. Buah. Increíble.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched that thing like 20 times backstage with my mom before this even started. My mom's here. Yes, it's a big day for me. I'm sorry. So... Okay. So we have even more exciting things for you. In just a moment, YouTube personality iJustine, shoutcaster Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE developer Paul Kesslin will showcase Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Ah, uno de los modos.
Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go, head-to-head in a 20 versus 20 match, Battle on Theed, and I'm gonna take the 40th slot. We'll see. Okay, but you're not gonna wanna miss this because like maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay? All the bells and whistles, all the newness, but before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't gonna turn up, yes I was, but I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I do have some great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the next chapter with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content. And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Krayt that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting time. I'm going to be playing. If you see Finn running around whooping some ass, it's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars
Vale, por lo
Battlefront 2.
que está diciendo,
I'm excited.
van a hacer lo mismo que hicieron con el 1. Cuando salió la película,
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars
al poco de
Battlefront 2
sacar el
this
Star Wars
holiday,
Battlefront,
and it
sacaron
will
una
be
expansión en la cual podés jugar los mapas de la peli.
The team at DICE heard our feedback loud and
Y
clear on
parece
the
ser que esto va a ser
previous
igual.
Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of content post-launch for all players at no additional charge.
Eso que acaba de decir
The
me ha gustado.
first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yes.
Eso me gusta.
And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's epic lightsaber mastery star card. So, let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras, space battles, split-screen co-op, and free content that will keep us playing together for years to come. Yes, right? Yes. Yes.
Sí, sí. La verdad es que mola muchísimo eso. Historia, multijugador, puedes jugar las 3 eras, de la 1 a la 3, de la 4 a la 6 y las nuevas que están saliendo. Por ahora, chapo, me lo voy a comprar en cuanto salga. Este y el Call of Duty, porque sale el mismo
I'm going
mes.
to go pick up my controller and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Thanks so much.
Mírale, ahí le tenemos al creador, guapo.
Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Golden Boy and Paul Kesslin, producer.
¿La van a jugar ahora? ¿En directo?
What have we got going on here today, guys?
We got a lot going on today. First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new game.
Ojalá puedes estar ahí.
We'll be showing We'll be showing people
no me considero un buen jugador
they'll be going all the way up the main pathway towards the
Más que nada porque no lo he jugado. Entonces, a ver, jugué los anteriores.
From there, if we progress to stage 2,
pero no me considero buen jugador.
Bypass security, make their way into the palace.
Ahí tenemos el mapa.
If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there, needs to try to push him out and make that last stand.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars? This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Are you guys excited? Man,
wow.
You guys got to come alive over here because we're going to see some great gameplay. We have some great game changers.
Parece que va a empezar.
We're going to be competing here, and I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back, just
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we were actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game.
Mola cómo se mueven.
So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a
Mr.
while.
Muser.
VF updates.
Juego los separatistas.
Musel. We also have my boy Darkness, aka Dankness. He will be playing as well. We have Westy, Master G, Star Wars.
¿Y qué hace jugando a
and some NBA Live, just cuts. Why not? You know, just do your thing. But anyway,
¿Qué hace jugando al NBA?
So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, folks. Now this is awesome because essentially phase 1 you get to escort an MTT down the street of Theed here, and the pressure is on for the clones. They have to hold back the assault here, Paul.
They do, definitely. The droids are sitting there trying to escort the MTT up the main pathway. If they're successful, we can go into that phase 2. But right now we're seeing some specialist gameplay from, I think, Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists, and also you're going to see a couple different classes here. This class in particular that Massive G is using is the heavy class. Specialist, kind of your sniper, right? But the heavy class, what do they do here?
Hombre, esta clase parece ser la más tocha. Escudo y ametralladora.
Try to push into areas. So you can see those guys as pushers or defenders in some areas. But it looks like we got one of our Vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy,
como pase por el
yo flipo. Trying to take out those other ships that might
Ese me se ha ganado todo mi respeto.
Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here. Trying to get some strafing runs in on those guys.
Oh no!
Dios, se la ha pegado.
You just did it wrong there, buddy.
So it's
Sorry
great
about
because
that.
we also do have the air support, but we also have ground support as well.
We do. So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop suppression.
Corre.
But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing that.
Se la ha cargado.
He's just mowing some droids down there.
Venga, ole ahí.
Especially in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can just come through.
A ver, hijo mío, te voy a potar. Controla mejor la nave.
As many people as you possibly can, and also you put the presence of an air vehicle out there. Players will fear the skies, and they will, look for cover in this map where it's already difficult to find cover to begin with in this phase.
Mr. Muse, mira, ahora está ahí.
O
sea, se está cargando a todos, chaval.
He's probably taking out those clone troopers, but this Vulture droid is really stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we were talking a little bit more about the assault class. So for somebody who is just
no sé qué van a hacer los Clone Troopers, pero vamos.
Do you feel like the assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
Se está acercando el objetivo.
Yes, absolutely. It's something that that's painful. The assault class is something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into. They're
el Mr. Mulse y este
attacker. I think they're fairly easy. You can get right in and just start having.
Tienen que parar la nave.
Their signature ability, you see here at the top of the screen, their number 2 ability, that switches you over to a shotgun.
Tiene que parar la nave porque como no la paren, va para allá,
through those front lines.
Oh, I love it. I love using the shotgun. It's so good. And it's actually, when I first used it, it really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it.
Esto un cacho.
I could destroy people with this. So I just charged into the room and
Espera, ¿tiene el mismo sistema que el War Thunder?
To play with here.
¿El círculo? Oh, sí. Madre, wow. Qué mareo, madre, chaval.
This is certainly what a lot of folks love in Star Wars, and just really in any game that DICE makes, right? They just always do a good job with the air combat. He's really this Vulture's
He's not having much luck.
Yeah, that Vulture could not shake him.
Oh, so we got Star Wars HQ here. He's playing the assault class again, and you saw here he had the signature thermal detonator that he'll be able to kind of suppress some of those guys with as he rushes in.
And there are different weapons as well. Like one of the guns
tienen que defenderlo,
oftentimes used was the semi-automatic gun. It, fired a lot slower.
LOL, pero es que fíjate lo que ya viene.
And then there's also this nice compact.
Mira, cuando vas en una de estas naves, es que te pones cheto, no lo siguiente.
I mean, we want to give you a little bit more weapon variety this time around, you know?
Yeah.
Also, some AAT
y más porque no sé si es que en los anteriores, en los primeros Battlefront a Play 2, podías controlarlos. O sea, podían meterse 2 personas y controlarlo, pero aquí parece que solamente es uno.
We didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
we haven't.
Some ATRTs, yes. So these are great for taking out those AATs.
Ostras, cómo molan estos, ¿no?
They have an ion charge.
Ostras, Westy este sale todo el rato, ¿no? Ostras, cómo ha molado.
So you can imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield, really rushing around points. Like, look at this.
Can you stop someone out? What can you do with this?
You can run someone over if you want.
Se han cargado.
Could I get shot off of it?
Ostras, un heavy de los otros.
That question was answered, instantly.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, almost.
Mr. Muse siempre aparece, tío.
So, Mr. Musel here. Look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later as well. And also, I did want to highlight, we had an officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars.
We did, one of my favorite classes.
What is it about the officer that makes it so unique?
I mean, my Twitch skills aren't where they used to be.
Se han cargado.
I'm a bit slower nowadays, but I'm able to really buff up my class, or buff up my teammates. try to let them get some extra health, let them push through the points faster.
¡Adiós!
What happened there?
Finally,
lo ha reventado, chaval. La ha reventado.
What's great about some of these starfighters is these are
tiene ese héroes disponibles, No sé si habéis fijado, pero tenía héroes disponibles abajo.
You're now able to, depending on how well you do, whether you're scoring points via kills, via team play assists, or you're playing the objective like we really want players to do, you're earning points continuously that will allow you to spend those on whether it be a special character, whether it be a vehicle, or even a hero.
And the battle points that allows you to unlock all of those things.
All of those things, definitely.
And also when we get into phase 2, that's when battle points are really going to play a role there, right?
I mean, right now, definitely you see a lot more. It's an open space. You have time for this air combat, some vehicle gameplay. But once we get inside, it's going to be a different story.
That's right. Things are definitely getting to heat up. And what is this happening, right? This is a lock-on just trying to shake him out?
Yep.
Yeah, they better enjoy their air combat here, because that's not going to be happening for much longer.
Oh, Master G is just...
Dios, se la ha cargado, chaval. ¡Hola!
Nice job.
But he was doing what he needed to do, support his team, right? It's that combined arms fire. You want to make sure that somebody's trying to cover you from the air.
Oh boy. So, and you can see after every respawn as well, you get those
how many points you're earning.
Right?
That's
so you
right.
can use those later on. Got some specialist gameplay here as well. Maybe you can take off a couple faces perhaps.
And so in the specialist class, you can also deploy different types of traps as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine. So if you want to sit there and you want to be, that true sniper character, you set up some trip mines behind yourself, make sure nobody can flank you. But really, you're there to provide some of that cover fire for your troops downrange. And it's especially potent in this area because it is such a big.
Buah, chaval, cómo mola esta partida. Está volando muchísimo.
Bombing runs here and just absolutely tearing them up. I have to say, man, Musok is killing it in this world.
Again, he's doing great. Oh, and we see there one of the officer classes right next to one of the clones.
Officers are fantastic for pushing, right? You want to be able to push the objective.
Definitely.
Support your team. Like, if you are playing with your buddies, you want to be able to have at least one officer available because he keeps you going in the fight.
At least. I mean, they really help push, when those heavies are trying to drive towards a point, you got your officers behind you, giving you some extra health, making sure that you're
chaval, flípalo.
Or on the opposite side, if you're one of the droids and you really need to lock down a point, the officers have access to a turret that they can place on the ground and, give a little bit more fire support for that area.
I'm trying to see if Massive G here's, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat with Musok, who's up there. There's
el Darkness es que va con la nave esta y es que va todo trapo.
He just went into siege mode.
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh yeah, so tell us about the siege mode. How does this play out?
In siege mode, for a limited time, you're able to just blow up some huge area effect shots.
Buah, chaval, la ha reventado.
B2 super battle droid there as well. That's something you can get.
Another one of my favorites.
Well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys, great at...
Vuelve al palacio.
They have high health, a lot of rapid fire.
No le han podido detener así. ¡Madre! ¿Habéis visto esas físicas? LOL.
We start phase 2, and this is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight inside of that building, and players need to be mindful of that and look for this B2 to just shred through everyone, especially with that cooling ability that he has. To be able to keep him just constantly shooting in the fight.
He's gonna make a huge difference.
Los separatistas tienen que coger y tienen que entrar, mientras que las tropas, los clones tienen que coger y defender el área. Cuidado, una zona más cerrada. ¡Ostras! Darth Maul.
Darth Maul will excel in phase 2 and phase 3 as you're inside. I mean, he's a great mobile attacker. He's going to sit there with his lightsaber.
Close quarters too, so he's absolutely perfect for that.
Absolutely. I mean, some of his abilities you can see here. He's got that spin attack. He's able to.
Buah, chaval, como mola Darth Maul.
It was funny, I was talking to Musok earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying how there's Boba Fett as well. But he was talking about how he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too strong.
Y Boba Fett.
He'd be way too strong.
Wow.
That was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul.
Las están jodiendo, pero bien.
What role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Chaval, flípalo.
So if the clone army is able to get some of their heroes in play, this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield, fire off some rockets, and really just take out an
flípalo. La ha reventado. Ay, piñaza. Toma ya. Toma esto. Madre. Madre.
Clone side, you know, there are specialist, characters that you can pick up as well. We haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be.
¿Es una tropa especial?
That's right. Very different from the standard like.
Eso lo pone más interesante.
It has the jump jets that you love from Battlefront, the original.
That's right.
Brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're back to Boba Fett here with.
Boba va a caer. Boba Fett va a caer ya.
People just lay down so much firepower. It's intense.
Oh,
they got him though.
Down. Jesse was able to find him on that one, but here comes some officer gameplay here.
Oh, good.
¿Y el oficial este?
Support people matter too.
They do.
You gotta give them some love.
We're the linchpin of the team, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is his 2 exactly? His 2 is the healing
ability. His 2 abilities
Esto es una tropa de apoyo.
It gives you a little bit of buff for your little over health, but it also heals you back up. So it's, we got some of the jump troopers.
Oh boy, and here we go. It's
Ostras, tienen que volver.
3 in just a little bit. There's a jump trooper. We talked about him before. Jump trooper super fun to play, but again, you know, it's attached to a specialist now.
Aquí viene. Aquí viene Darth Maul.
In the original battle. That's right. But I am going to be excited to hop in the jump trooper and shred people myself.
I mean, I know people. A lot of people love the jump pack.
Not gonna lie, I'm super excited to play as her.
She's quite a powerful character.
Wow, Bray contra. Bray, sí, estoy bueno. Bray contra. Oh.
Fallen by a simple droid.
No, but Rey
how does her mind trick affect enemies?
Absolutely. So Rey's mind trick is something that against.
Wow, se lo han ventilado, tío.
Controls will kind of, work against you.
Yo quería ver una batalla entre dos. Ay, qué rabia.
Just so you guys know, this is when it gets insane. Because there's so much going on here. And
Han Solo.
Was that a little Han?
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Are we gonna get some Han?
I hope so.
I hope
so. I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have. And some people have enough points to get those reinforcements. And especially this late in the game, you'll see a lot more of these special classes coming out, a lot more of the heroes coming out. So again, this jump trooper here, with his rocket launcher and his jump pack, trying to be mobile, trying to fly into that last zone and capture a point.
This is really where heavies are going to thrive as well because my goodness,
still
through the doorway, just absolutely dominating the clones. They need to push out. They need to fight this one out here. There are so many lives left that the separatists have to their team. They can really run through this. The clones have to start acting fast because if they cap it,
LOL. Se pone a disparar, sale y le dan por saco en un momento. LOL.
I'm a separatist.
Flipante.
So I'm excited.
I'm just going to go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
okay.
So I'm not going to be too picky here.
Okay, jumping ship. I understand that. No loyalties. Maybe you are Sith after all.
Maybe I am.
Oh, who knows? Shots fired.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Está Han ahí,
In the third phase, though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne. As you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Do you have any sort of strategies that you would?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're the clones, you're hoping that.
Han Solo contra Darth Maul.
It's gonna be trouble.
It's like too soon, man. I can't relive Force Awakens again. Don't do it.
Darth Maul is just destroying absolutely everything. I mean, is there any tips to take
Sí,
him down?
Darth Maul se está arrasando.
Try to combine arms fire.
Derrota.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe run away.
Increíble. Darth Maul gana.
Oh man.
He was our MVP. Look at that.
Musel de Eleven para Musel. Está increíble. Sí, buenísimo, me ha encantado. Está increíble. Sí, está increíble. Hey chaval, espero que te haya gustado el videoblog. Si ha sido así, ya sabes, dale a like, deja un comentario y si te has perdido algún videoblog, aquí te los dejo. ¡Suscríbete! ¡Hostias!